Over the past week, I have interviewed Sam, who is 18 years old and left school last year. So, Sam was born into a Greek Orthodox family. His mother's side is Italian and his father's side is Greek. So, most of the food that Sam grew up with was influenced by those two cultures. So, the Mediterranean diet is pretty much what Sam eats by. So he has a lot of grains, a lot of olive oil, a lot of proteins and vegetables, and this is what Sam enjoys to eat on a daily basis. Sam still does live at home, so he lives with his younger brother and his parents, and sometimes his grandparents come and go, which is great. So Sam doesn't have to worry about budgeting for food. He doesn't have to worry about cooking for himself because he still lives with his family who take care of most of the side. So, because he doesn't have those budgeting worries, Sam is able to eat better quality food. He doesn't have to think about getting cheaper cuts of meat, so his parents will buy those leaner butcher prepared meats, which is great. So he doesn't have to really worry too much about that side. Sam does lack a fair bit of cooking skills. He says that he doesn't really know how to cook many meals and he doesn't feel like he needs to because there were always leftovers for him. When he's hungry, his mother or his grandparents will cook him whatever he would like to eat. So most of the food he does eat is homemade, which is fantastic. Sam says that he will eat conveniently. So this means if there are no leftovers for him or there is no one there to cook food for him, he will eat things like some scrambled eggs, which he finds easy to make, toast with butter and Vegemite, or processed foods and packaged foods such as chips or cookies because they are very easily accessible and quite quick. Sam doesn't have the motivation to learn to cook. He feels like he doesn't need to because he's in that very convenient environment when either he can buy some food or he can just ask his parents to cook. Sam does not have any money worries, so he doesn't have to worry about going out. When he feels like eating, he'll just go out for a nice coffee with his mates, or he will go out and get any food he would like. There's no concern with price there, so he can get higher quality meals when he does go out. Sam does have a baseline of knowledge though. He studied nutrition in years 11 and 12. He also, when he did play competitive soccer, his coach was very knowledgeable and provided the players and the team with a baseline of knowledge. So what foods were good for recovery, what foods were not so good for them, such as sugars, salts, a lot of fat. So any of those processed foods in high amounts. So Sam did learn this. Unfortunately, Sam says now he does not really apply that to how he eats. He would rather eat for taste. So he used to go out and he used to choose salads or meats and vegetables, but now because he's not playing competitive soccer, he would rather eat the pizza or the kebab, which he feels is more of the tastier option. So nutrition doesn't really play that much of a role anymore in Sam's life. Not many foods deter Sam, so he doesn't like cream or mushrooms purely based on the texture for the mushrooms and the richness of the cream. But other than that, Sam likes to eat adventurously. He says when he travels, he likes to try the different cuisines, and he also eats seafood, whereas his friends or his family feel like they don't really like it, don't want to try it, but Sam is willing to try those foods. Social media doesn't affect Sam's choice in food. He says that different people have different tastes and he respects that, but he will eat what he craves. Sam has food very accessible. He lives 1 minute away from Coles. He orders Uber Eats because it's close, and because of pricing, he can just eat what he likes. And that is my client, Sam.